Baba na wo nugbala si wo magblon wa jo blasu si wo madajo ne wo nu gbegble nu la wa gble wo ha ne dajo vola wa dajo wo ha ye baba na wo
Cut it. Remove the dirty inside. Can watch it. So this is the hole that the pump passed through. You saw it? So the pump will pass through into the pot under here. This way when we remove the drink. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Into our gallon. But we'll send it to the distilling house.
Okay.
That's how we do it. Then in the meantime, you come and type it. Have you seen it? So I will chuck it maybe sometime. There is a mad place. So if rain fall, if you don't chuck it, before you come, it will remove under. Your ball is a popular. And it will remove. So we always chuck it. We seal it too. We have that so cylinder that there's no any hand to pass through into the gallon inside.
Okay.
That's how we do it. This wait. And then meantime we tap it.
Okay.
If you can't even you see the way we do it. That's our tapping mat.
This is Mr. Osei's sharpening stone. He uses this to make all his cutlasses and other tools that he used for tapping palm wine and distillery very sharp. You can see in a little water. This is a fresh palm tree that Mr. says is going to tap in future, so he's just preparing the ground. Then soon he's going to dig it and fell it, and then they will put it for tapping palm. Yeah. I think he just did this morning or yesterday. I'm a bit late. I'm supposed to have been here early, but I failed to show up. So we are still in Mr. Osei's palm wine cottage. It's a beautiful place. Just come to Likpe Bakua and then you can see Mr. Osei anyway. When you just mention Atoklose, Atoklose. He has so many names. His father was a very famous man. I knew him as a child. So yes, if you come here, you will see him. Yes, I'm still going through some of the stuff he's been using. Looks beautiful. You should be here. There's a pair on the stuff. Yeah. Can you there? You can see a ladder made by Mr. Osei. I think this ladder is made from raffia palm. Back in the days, as I knew, it was some the back of a tree that they used to tie, but now it's being improvised and they are now using a metal to hold it together. This is slightly different from the one I knew as a child. Yes, he says they use this for harvesting the palm tree. If you have.
When it's stored down,
yeah, this is a palm. Mr. Osei says sometimes the palm trees, after uprooting, you see that there's no palm after uprooting and tapping.
first time, almost 2 weeks. We must put it down for 2 weeks.
You put it down.
The palm trees will dry some more before we remove the edges. It's not the agent.
Yes, they remove the edges and so they can make the tap holes.
But when it's not coming, sometimes the palm trees not die. The roots are still working. So we set fire on the tail, the bottom of the palm tree, so that we kill the vein, so that it can work twice. That's how we do it. Normally.
So not all the palm trees that you uproot will give you palm wine instantly. Sometimes.
I'll show you the other one. This one. This one is different. I see the way it is. So it's not coming. It's not really passed through. So we'll do it so that no, it's not even coming. Sometimes for almost 4 days you can't get even one ladder.
Wow.
Wow. And they will cover it because we don't want bee to enter inside the hole. So we cover it very nicely.
So you need to cover the palm tree very well.
When bees are entering into the thing, we must put this cover to seal it very well. You seal it well, then you never go inside, because when they go, they used to kill the this thing, because they suck the drink into the this thing, the face of the palm trees.
Pata mango, bane, bia, bope ba pata ne, aiba pata pata.
So, Mr. Say, here, what's happening here now?
Yeah, now this is where we set the fire before we remove the drink to the other place. So we have water. Sometimes here is bush, that is our house or home. We use a tank, that's a block tank, reservoir. We call it reservoir. So it cannot be waste. It will be there for forever. But now we are using these small tanks. That's why we double them. Sometimes we can use even 3.
So after burning from here, this fire that I'm seeing right now, the next stage is the cooler.
Yes,
is that it?
Cooler. We have first cooler, then the second cooler.
Okay.
This cooler, it was the most heated one among all the drink. So we change this one within even 2 hours time. We need to change it.
Wow.
Because it will let this one to come and hot. You see, my hand is here. So it's very cool. But this one, you can't put your hand inside.
Okay.
It's hot. So this the one is cooling the drink. That's one.
So, Mr. Say, if I want to come and learn how to make akpeteshie, like how long do you think I will take for me to master?
This work is very simple. You can just in 1 month.
1 month.
You know everything.
That's so in 1 month, what is our level?
Everything. 1 month. Sorry, you know everything.
Okay.
1 month.
Can I see what's happening? Okay, so this is the final stage where. So is that akpeteshie going through the?
We have removed the rare akpeteshie. So we are now removing the water. Because when it was so strong, we use this water and mix it again.
Oh, okay.
To get it very normal position.
So it means it can come out and it will be too dangerous for anybody to consume.
This one is now used. It's not good to use.
So you need to mix it with the other one that you have.
This one is not the one that we remove.
Okay.
So now we are removing water.
So in this container is real akpeteshie.
This is a rare akpeteshie.
Which you are going to mix with the one you just showed me.
If it was so strong, we miss it. But when it's normal, excuse me, give me the camera. Let me cap. The drink now.
Okay.
You see, this angry, the drink is too strong.
Okay.
It's
not strong enough for sanitizer.
It's not strong enough.
So the first one that you took is much stronger.
That's called spirit.
That's spirit.
Even they use it to wash, to clean wounds in the hospital. That's what called spirit.
Okay.
Now if you take it, even 1 man, you can die.
Wow.
You can die. I'm telling you frankly. Because it is like oil. When it comes, it's like oil. But this one now is now okay to drink.
Okay.
I'm coming. Glass.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Say. I appreciate you taking me through the process of making alcohol. Like you were saying, this thing can blast.
Can blast because we have many different tanks to distill the drink. So sometimes we have poison tank. It doesn't have anything inside. But we have a mortar tank.
Okay. So
they seal inside with rubber. So the moment we are cooking the drink, when the rubber is coming out, it can go and choke inside the pipe. So you don't know, you see the pipe was open. If you don't know the work as to know as a master, the tank can even blast and scatter everything in there.
Wow.
I'm telling you seriously, it has happened. So if you see that has happened, you must come back and move all the fire under the tank.
Okay.
Then you use the cool water and put it inside the tank. Right. It will be coming cool.
So you reduce the amount of energy.
See, you remove it and take inside the pipe hole first.
Okay.
Then you pour water onto the bucket or anything, then you blow it. When it comes out, then you know that so it will lock. So when it lock, the half on stick, we put it up to the other level. When it choke, we know where it has choked. Then we cut that place and we join it again.
Okay.
So sometimes to where you see it was very difficult for you. You can remove here. You can open here.
Okay, there's a hole there.
There's a hole because everything is breathing here. So
it's okay. Say me again.
No, I can show something. You see, we can open here. You see, I can press again.
Okay. Wow.
You see, I can press again.
Okay.
Because sometimes this can happen. So that's how it. So when it's
won't it be dripping there?
It can. I seal. So after distilling all the drink, this will remove the dirty water away. So when you see that the tank was
Mr. Osei says here is the place that when you are a visitor, when you come, you sit. And kids are not allowed because he says the tank can blow up anytime. It's pretty dangerous sometimes. You cannot tell when an accident may occur. So when you come as a visitor, you are given a chair here. If you want to take a drink, maybe you can be given a free drink. But don't just come for free because they are working. So when you are coming, you come with something. I can see that Mr. Osei has been cooking here alone. He has been eating, he has not been giving me. Okay, so he says he gives everybody as long as you are around here.
They also come, they also eat here.
Okay. Okay, so tomorrow morning I'll be here then. Okay.
Sometimes when we are in tomato season, we tap on the morning time because of the fire burning.
Because of bushfire.
So after we tap we fire it on the morning time, evening we go and type it. That's what we do it 2 times a day. So I normally use medicine type. We don't use it because we know that it's a poison. Because if you use medicine type.
How do you use medicine to tap?
Because they don't want to fire it, burn it.
Okay, so medicine will do what? How?
Use it and put it on the face of the palms.
Okay, so it preserves it from getting spoiled, and then the palm wine will still be coming.
It will come back. It will not have the best taste. Because if you fire it, it has some taste, which is because there is smoke. Will enter through the pipe into the where the drink is dropping.
Okay.
So when they break, when you take the drink, you know that you have some taste. So, but people who use medicine time, their alcohol is not good. I'll tell you frankly. If you like, you should come so that they will go to test.
Because sometimes I hear you and people are saying that you can put the tank on fire and then you hear an explosion, boom, like a bomb. What causes that?
Sometimes it depends on the tank that we are using. Sometimes it was sealed by rubber because there is many different chemicals that they brought into our country. Normally, if you have a more tank, if you say we don't wash it because it will look like it's a drink. But poison, we wash it almost 10 times because we know that poison is a poison. And normally, after that, when we are cooking the drink, we must seal our drink because there is some chemicals the animals enter into our pot inside when we put the pot under the palms. So when we come to seal the drink, we need to seal the drink with net. But people who doesn't use that net to seal the drink, it causes them accident of the tank.
I get it. So dirt from if you don't seal it properly, the dirt passes through and goes onto your pipe, blocks it, and leads to beats.
So there's some tank that have been filled with rubber.
Okay.
So after cooking the drink, the rubber is coming out. So it can because it was a heat, it passed through the pipe. So when the heat blow into the pipe, the rubber, it will pass through the pipe. So it will lock there. So when you lock, you see that the tank was dancing on the block top.
Okay.
To be dancing. So if you are finding out, you will go good.
Yeah, so your boy for stable.
So if you didn't know what is happening on that place, that time you have accident.
Okay.
That's the only thing. So we have our traditional. We don't be here and quarrel and swear this tank. It can blast here. If one we are passing here, one person will die inside because that person was saying lie. That's what.
So you are saying traditionally? Can you take that one again? Just tell me what. So Mr. Osei says that when they are cooking or tapping palm wine, then they get to the next stage, which is the distillation. You don't quarrel. If you lie and then they consult stuff, you may end up dying. That's what he was telling me in Sekwa. So your name, please.
Listen, Cosmos Kaglo.
Okay, Cosmos Kaglo was taking me through the palm wine stuff. He was also giving me some advice on how dirt and all those things can go to affect the blasting of the tank. So he says we should
Michael Futo
My Kahuto, a friend of mine. He was also helping me with the palm wine stuff. He's been working with Mr. Say for a long time, and they are all part of the distillation team here. And now a friend has passed by. Yes. And they'll give you booze again. What you are doing? Booze?
No, give us water and food.
Okay.
Water, cassava, plantain, cocoyam,
Okay.
It's yeah, oh.
You don't cook and eat alone with anyone that left you. Then you will set here and set a plan here and judge with you are wrong and you pay the cost. So here you can never eat even one plantain, leave even 10 people. You need to share it according to that. You are the number is even above the number, because you can have any visitor on this place. So even our place here, we don't lose drink. Anytime we have a drink here, for any person who come here, even any spirit come here, you can take a drink. So this is a spirit.
So help me out. You say based on precautionary measures, what do you do when even you are closed?
After we close here, left home, at least 1 hour time, we must send one person back here to see that what is happening here. The fire is still burning here, our firewood is burning. When it's burning, the person will quench it. Our drink, because they are in tank, so when anyone is leaking, we will change it to put it in another place. Even we come here back again at 1 o'clock. See what is happening here.
1 o'clock, you mean 1 midnight? At midnight, okay.
The tank is not rubber tank. So anything, because alcohol is very strong than anything in this world. It's more than even a poison that we have been saying. Because it can chop. Because that I don't know. I can use the word.
Okay, so Mr. This says alcohol is very potent, very strong, and so it can eat into the tanks, and then it may lead to other things. So even after they're gone, they still come back to ensure that everything is in order, and then they can be here as much late as 1 a.m. That's what he says.
Not even at one time. You can go here and come at 1 o'clock, 3, 4, 6 o'clock come here. So look, one thing is happening here, we need to change it. Especially the fire and the drink that we are using it. Because when any one tank is loose, you lose many money. Don't live here. You have to live until connect to the end of your life. So obviously we are running animal here. So sometimes we lock them 7 o'clock. Are you still there?
Currently, Mr. Say is disposing of the waste from the tank. After everything is done for the day, they dispose of the waste from the tank. That is the leftover of the palm wine that they used to turn into akpeteshie. That's what we are seeing right now. It's a beautiful sight. Yeah, he's opening it up, and there you see the heat that's coming out of this thing. No wonder akpeteshie is that powerful. We're almost done with distillation. Pouring the drink and see how it is. Still reacting. Powerful. Powerful.
So after this heat, we need to open the top here for the tank to be resting. But if you don't open it, maybe if we can low, you can let the tank also spoil. Now, nothing can happen again.